Hello. Y'all know me as the person I go by on this site as Solomon Beret and Reverend Beret. And I promised myself that I was going to do a video a month ago talking to Mark Dice. So I'm finally deciding now that I'm going to do that video right now. And I'm going to speak about it. Before I begin um, insulting or saying anything bad about Mark Dice or anything like that. Mark Dice, as a person, I really respect you. I respect the stuff that you looked up. I respect the stuff that you did in your books. Even though I haven't read the Illuminati fact or fiction book, I still respect you because you put stuff out there that other people haven't even put out there yet. So I commend you and I respect you on that. But what I want to talk to you about is, okay, you always, I see, and I can't say nothing because I'm guilty of this too. If you look at my videos, you will see that I belittle certain people and I put certain people down too. You know, but I have, a real reason to do it because I'm not making no money or I'm not promoting myself to get paid. You know, I don't even get paid for my YouTube videos that I drop. I just drop them. You know, but honestly, the point I'm trying to make is when you went at Tila Tequila and said that she didn't know what she was talking about and she was crazy, I gotta admit you are right, you know. But I still respected her because she did try to make a difference. She did try to do something, you know. So I respect her for that. For her coming out saying her past was messed up and everything she been through. She tried to make a difference. Even though everything didn't make sense and she said some off the wall stuff about um trying to, go against Illuminati, whatever. She said some off the wall stuff. I give you that. She did. But she did try. And maybe instead of you just putting her down like you did, I saw she was trying to do a movement of truth. Maybe you should have tried to talk to her and try to help her out with it. You know, just like she supposed to been on the Alex Jones show. And Alex Jones didn't even give her a chance. And but what I'm really here to talk to you about, honestly, man, is about what you said and how you felt about William Cooper, man. You belittled William Cooper and said that he was a fraud, he was a nutcase, and he was a drunk. And that really wasn't the case at all, man. Like, you say that he has nothing that prove that he had those top secret documents, that he was able to see those documents, but you have to understand that's why it's called top secret. If it's really top secret, you're not gonna know about it like that on the forefront. For one, and for two, he was in the like Navy and he was in the Army and stuff like that. He really was in the armed forces. I've seen pictures and everything, unless it was fake, and I even seen that like in his book Behold a Pale Horse. But the thing I want to address to you is you said that Will Cooper is a fraud. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. From what I've seen and what I've like kind of looked up and done on my own, Will Cooper was more on point and more accurate than any of you guys were. And don't get me wrong, I like Justin Ventura too. He's a good guy. He seemed to be trying to do something different. Justin Ventura, you, and Alex Jones don't hold a candle to what William Cooper did. None of you guys. You don't hold a candle to what that guy did. That guy done actually been shot at. He actually done had people come and threaten him on his fucking porch. He done been through some shit, And for you to sit there and just write him off and say that he's nutcase is crazy. Think about this. If he's really a nutcase and crazy, like everybody tries to make him out to be, ask yourself this. Why the hell did all that stuff that happened to him happen to him? Won't you ask yourself that? For starters. Then I'm going to point out something else to you. William Cooper also exposed Alex Jones. He also exposed Alex Jones and talk about the fraud that he had. Alex Jones lied and said that people always got on him about William Cooper. But you know what Alex Jones did? Alex Jones lied on his show and said that William Cooper was a drunk and William Cooper was a crazy person and he ran it and he said all kind of stuff. Alex Jones swear up and down that dude cursed on his show. And he said, "Sir, I gotta refrain you from stop cursing. If you do that again, I'm gonna kick you off the air." And he cursed again, so he hung up on him. That's bullshit. William Cooper only did Alex Jones show one time, and that one time he did it, he talked real sophisticated, real educated, didn't say no curse words, didn't say anything. But Alex Jones said that William Cooper cursed him out on the show. That never happened. And he only did one show. And the reason why the reason why William Cooper only did one show on the Alex Jones show was because he realized that Alex Jones was only trying to get propaganda and bullshit started. That's all he was about, just promoting shit, just making shit up. Not saying that everything that Alex Jones say is fake, because I'm not gonna lie, you can look on my channel and you can see I subscribe to Alex Jones and I subscribe to you. So I don't hate either one of y'all, but Alex Jones don't always be accurate with everything he's talking about. Alex Jones be on some bullshit, man. And you have to come to terms with that. Now that's just one example that I gave you about Alex Jones. Let me give you another example about Alex Jones. 1999, New Year's Eve, Alex Jones did a show. And on the show, you know what he said? That there was nuclear bombs going off and it was a pandemic. And he also said that it was people rioting in every country. And I think he said nuclear bombs was going off. And he also said, what else did he say? That Y2K was making everything go crazy. First part of that, the Y2K was all straight bullshit. Just like everybody talked the bullshit about the Mayan calendar. Just like everybody talked the bullshit about, these end of the world motherfucking prophecies that don't fucking come true. So that's two where Alex Jones bullshitted at. That's two where Alex Jones bullshitted at. 3, Alex Jones tell people all the time that he was the first person to actually claim that 9/11 was a false flag attack. Bullshit. You know who did say it was a false flag attack before any of y'all? The nutcase that you call William Cooper. In June of 2001, before that shit happened, he did a show and was talking about how the CNN reporters got to a secret location with Bin Laden, talked to him, and his top in command or whatever, and said that he's gonna plan an attack on citizens in America. And even Alex Jones said, not Alex Jones, even Will Cooper said, now, this is bullshit, because if he was in a secret location, that is CIA, and also that the Israel, what is the Israel thing called? They call it the Mossad, I think. The Mossad, I think they call it the Mossad. They couldn't find him, supposedly. So they couldn't find him. What the hell makes a news crew be able to find him and say what they said? That's another thing. And if you look at movies that come out, it was a movie I seen with Samuel Jackson. I can't remember the white girl name that played in Thelma Louise. It was a movie that they did called A Long Kiss Goodnight. And if you watch that movie, it actually talks about how they're going to blow up the World Trade Center and blame it on the act of Muslim terrorists. They say that in the movie. And this movie came out like in, I think, 95 or 94. But they said this in the movie, man. And then, if you want to get even more accurate, man, you can look at Iron Man. And even the Iron Man 3. You saw how they made the Mandarin some kind of terrorist dude, but he really wasn't the terrorist dude. It was really some other asshole that was really the terrorist. But they made it like the Mandarin was the terrorist, and he was the one who said, I'm going to bring destruction, I'm going to do all this, and them wouldn't even like that. Okay, you think our country don't create shit like that just to make things happen? Now, for William Cooper to be accurate on that, the false flag attack on 9/11, but you and Alex Jones, all y'all mostly talk about is shit that already didn't happen. Now, this man, William Cooper, talked about something that was going to happen before it happened. And William Cooper was not killed just because he shot at a damn police officer. No. William Cooper was killed for real because he tried to prove to the American people that you do not really have to pay taxes. There is no law that say you must pay taxes. Even though our IRS make us pay taxes, there's no law that require us to pay taxes. That's what he was really killed for. Not because he was a nutcase, or not because he was gone, or not because he was fucked up in the head, or he was crazy. You know? And the thing I realized with you is you was actually buddy with Alex Jones. You and Alex Jones was tight as two goddamn booty cheeks together. All of a sudden, but all of a sudden when your book deal didn't go through with him that you supposed to have, all of a sudden Alex Jones is a fraud, he's fake, he's this, he's that. Talking about how he sold fake male enhancement pills for his Infowars.com, and how he tried to sell stuff that aren't real. From what I see, all y'all motherfuckers be promoting shit. I see you promoting your book. That don't stop you from getting up there and reading shit from your book, like, all the time. Does it not? And I'm not saying I'm innocent, because I talk shit about people up here too, but mostly celebrities. But I talk shit about people too. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm innocent, because I'm not. You can look at my YouTube videos and tell I'm not innocent. I talk shit about people too. Nobody's perfect. But William Cooper even said himself that half of the information that I tell you, he said, I don't want you just to take my word for it. You go look it up and you find it out for yourself. He always said that. And he even said with the UFO thing that he believed that was put on his desk to try to make a fake UFO attack that they trying to do with the whole world. Because the technology that we have is way ahead of what the public gets. We're ahead in technology at least 30 years before they actually give it to, I'm talking about the government. We're actually ahead in technology at least 30, 40 years before the public gets it. And that's not a bad thing, because sometimes things have to be tested out and have to be proved before, you can just sell it to people. So, I'm not knocking that. But, for you just talk about somebody who actually died and actually was on point with a lot of things, what do that make you? It make you a nutcase yourself, bro. I'm just being honest, and I respect you, and I got nothing against you, but you and Alex Jones don't be right with everything y'all talk about. Not nowhere near. And I'm not saying William Cooper was right with everything he talked about, but I can say this: he was more accurate and more on point than any of you assholes were. And that's just me being honest. He was more on point than any of you people were. Any of you people. If William Cooper was alive right now, he would put you, Jones, and anybody else who came to him, he would put y'all to shame. And that's just being honest. He would put y'all to shame, man. He really would. Not saying that he knew everything. He even said himself he didn't know everything. He said that. He said himself, he said, I'm not saying that everything I say is accurate. He said, but what I am telling you to do is what I'm telling you. If you think I'm wrong, he said, prove me wrong. He said, none of us is perfect. He said, none of us know everything. He said, do you know anybody who lived that God created, that they knew everything in the world? He said, even Solomon in the Bible said that no one can understand God and know everything that God is doing. He said that himself. So for you to just sit there and badmouth, the man like you did, just check your research and check your sources, man. Don't get me wrong, I like Alex Jones. Alex Jones, you know what Alex Jones is to me? To be honest with you, Mark Dice, Alex Jones is somebody who I look at and I eat popcorn and fucking nachos and shit when I listen to him. Cause it's like watching a fucking comedy show. Cause some of the stuff he says is not accurate and don't make fucking sense. Not everything. Some stuff he say does make sense. But a lot of majority of stuff he be talking about don't be going on like that. And it seemed like to me that all y'all really trying to do is just try to badmouth somebody who really did do something, who really did stand for something. It seemed like to me that y'all just try to badmouth him to try to give y'allself more credit, where y'all don't have hardly shit to back up anything y'all talking about. I'm not saying I got everything to back up what I'm talking about either. But I did look at some things and I did do some research. I didn't just look at videos on YouTube. I'm going to tell y'all this too. Looking at videos is not fucking research, man. I'm sick of y'all motherfuckers out here thinking you watching a video. That's research. That's not research, man. Research is when you actually go read different books. You actually go check out books from the library. You actually dig for sources. You actually read stuff. That's real research. Not just looking at a goddamn video. That's not research. And it seems like all y'all people do is just look at fucking videos and y'all say, oh, I'm a researcher. That don't make you a researcher. That not in my book. Maybe I'm wrong, and I ain't saying I got a college degree because I don't. All thing I have is a high school diploma and associates. That's all I have. So I'm not saying I'm better than you or anything like that. But a lot of y'all people who some y'all do research, y'all don't do real research. All y'all do is look at fucking videos. All y'all do is look at YouTube videos and say, oh, that's research. It's not research. That's not research. I don't see you with a team of people actually going out trying to see things or what happened. I don't see you with an information team going trying to find stuff. Will Cooper had that, but I don't see you had that. Now Alex Jones got that. He got a team that actually goes out and look for things, and they be right with some things. I'm not gonna front. They do, but a lot of things he don't be right with. But Will Cooper was right with a lot of things he was saying, and what he wasn't right at, he would actually say himself, you know, well, I'm wrong. I made a mistake on that. And he always would correct himself if he did it. But it seems like when y'all people make mistakes, y'all don't try to correct anything. Y'all just roll with it and then try to keep fronting and bullshitting while y'all are so superior and so damn right. And you're not. That's what I see with you guys, man. I don't hate you. I don't hate Alex Jones. I subscribe. You just look, like I said, if you look at my video history, I subscribe to y'all. So I don't hate y'all. It's just that I hate when people just put out a lot of shit that they really don't know what the hell they're talking about other people. I'm not going to say I'm perfect in that because I'm not. I made a video talking about gay porn stars. But I was on point with the shit I was saying, though. Because you can look the shit up and find out I'm telling the truth about that. You know? And I admit I was wrong that I made a video, you know, talking about Jay-Z album wasn't good, which to me it wasn't good. Holy Grail wasn't a good album to me. Not because Jay-Z can't rap. No, Jay-Z is a great rapper. As far as, you know, lyrically inclined, he's great. I just don't like the shit he rap about. I just don't like the all the messages he give to everybody. You know, and I'm sorry for that. You know, I shouldn't have did that video, but I did. 'Cause I felt like it had to be done. And one thing I do retract that I said in that video is I said that Kanye West, Yeezus was a suck ass album. I listened to it again. Nah, Yeezus wasn't a suck ass album. But I still don't feel different about Holy Grail. But Yeezus wasn't a bad album. But I still don't follow any of these motherfucking rappers or any of these people in the entertainment industry. Because even though they're making money, they fucked up in the head too. Not all of them, but majority of them. So don't think that I just a follower. I do like people and I do like to, you know, see famous people and stuff like that. But I don't follow everything they do or everything they say either. Hell, you talking to somebody who don't even celebrate Christmas anymore. So, I'm not saying I'm perfect. But when I make mistakes, I do correct myself. You know. And I think y'all should do the same thing. Especially Alex Jones. Because Alex Jones been wrong on a lot of shit. And he never admitted he was wrong or never said, you know, I'm sorry for that. Nothing. He just admitted like it don't happen. And no, you already exposed Alex Jones to saying how he this and that. So, bruh, prove me wrong. Don't be another Alex Jones, man. Prove me wrong, bruh. Prove me wrong. Peace, man.